Most people call a mechanic the moment a warning light comes on. That is often a $100 mistake. Your car has built-in ways to fix itself. These 11 reset tricks solve the most common car problems without a single tool. Number 1 costs nothing and works in under 5 minutes. Number 11. Tighten or replace the gas cap. Let's start with the one that fools the most drivers every single year. Your check engine light comes on. Your stomach drops suddenly. Panic sets in. You book a mechanic appointment, pay a diagnostic fee, and find out the problem was a gas cap that wasn't twisted on all the way. A loose or damaged gas cap is one of the most common reasons a check engine light appears. Your car monitors the fuel system for vapors escaping where they shouldn't. When the cap isn't sealed properly, the system detects the leak and sends up a warning. The fix takes 10 seconds. Open your fuel cap and tighten it until you hear it click multiple times. Then drive normally for a few days. Your car runs its own self-checks during regular driving. If the gas cap was the only issue, the light will turn itself off after several trips. If you have an older cap with a cracked seal, replacement costs around $5 to $10 at any auto parts store. That is far cheaper than any shop visit. Always check the gas cap first before assuming anything more serious is wrong. This one habit has saved drivers thousands of dollars in unnecessary shop visits over the years. The next fix handles something that frustrates almost every driver with a modern car. Number 10. Reset the infotainment system. Modern cars come packed with screens, Bluetooth systems, backup cameras, and audio controls. And just like a smartphone, those systems sometimes freeze up, crash, or stop responding completely. A frozen touchscreen, Bluetooth that refuses to pair, a backup camera showing a black screen, audio that cuts in and out mid-song. All of these problems share one solution: a reboot. Most vehicles have a way to force the infotainment system to restart. The most common method is holding the power button or the volume knob for 10 to 20 seconds. The screen goes dark and restarts fresh, exactly like a phone rebooting when it's acting up. Some vehicles require pressing 2 buttons at the same time. Check your owner's manual for the exact combination. The process takes less than a minute. This is worth trying before anything else because these systems run software and software glitches happen. A fresh restart clears temporary errors in memory and restores normal function at no cost. Many drivers assume something is broken and head to a dealership. In many cases, holding a button for 20 seconds solves the problem entirely. Number 9. Disconnect the battery for an ECU reset. The ECU is the main computer in your car. It controls how the engine runs, how the transmission shifts, and how dozens of systems communicate. When something confuses it, strange things start happening. Rough idling after a repair, warning lights that appear for no obvious reason, electrical problems that come and go. These are all signs the computer might need a fresh start. The process is simple. Turn the car off and remove the key. Find the negative battery terminal, marked with a minus sign. Loosen and remove the cable. Wait 10 to 15 minutes. Reconnect it firmly and start the car. This forces many control modules to shut down and restart completely. Some settings like radio presets will clear, so write those down before you disconnect anything. That is a small trade for solving an electrical problem at zero cost. Number 8. Perform a throttle body relearn. This one is especially important after replacing your battery or cleaning the throttle body, which controls how much air flows into your engine. Your engine computer spends years learning exactly how much air your car needs at idle and in different driving conditions. That information gets stored. When you disconnect the battery or service the throttle body, that memory can be lost. The engine then has to guess, and it guesses wrong. The result is a rough, idle, unexpected stalling at red lights, hesitation when you press the accelerator, or a sluggish response that feels like something is seriously broken when nothing actually is. The most common relearn method works across many vehicles. Start the engine and let it idle without touching the accelerator for 5 to 10 minutes. This gives the computer time to relearn its baseline. Then drive gently for 1 or 2 days, letting the car recalibrate under different conditions. Most vehicles do this automatically within a few drive cycles. If the problem continues after several days of normal driving, a mechanic may need to run a guided relearn with a scan tool. 4 down. If you have ever paid for a shop visit that turned out to be something this simple, Hit that like button right now. It helps more people find this kind of information before they waste money. Number 7. Reset the tire pressure monitoring system. You fill your tires to the correct pressure. You drive away. The warning light is still on. This happens constantly. Inflating the tires is only half the job. Your car's pressure system often needs to be told the correction was made. It doesn't always update on its own right away. Most vehicles have a TPMS reset button located beneath the steering wheel or inside the infotainment settings menu. Press and hold it for a few seconds with the ignition on. The warning light blinks several times to confirm the reset. Drive for about 10 minutes at normal speed, and the system will recheck all 4 tires and clear the warning if pressures are correct. Some older vehicles reset automatically after driving about 10 miles at over 25 miles per hour. Check your owner's manual for the specific procedure because it varies between makes and models. This takes 2 minutes and saves you from driving around for days with a dashboard warning light glowing for no good reason. Number 6. Recalibrate the power windows. This one catches a lot of drivers off guard after a battery replacement, and it has a simple explanation. Many modern cars have automatic window controls. You tap the switch once and the window travels all the way up or down on its own. The window also has a safety feature that detects when something is in the way and stops the glass from trapping a hand or causing injury. After a battery disconnect, the window computer loses its memory. It no longer knows where the top and bottom limits are, so the auto function stops working, windows stop halfway, or the safety sensor triggers for no reason. The fix is easy. Roll one window fully down and hold the switch in the down position for 3 seconds after it bottoms out. Then roll it fully up and hold the switch in the up position for 3 seconds after it fully closes. Repeat for each window. This resets the travel limit so the window knows exactly where to stop each time. Auto up, auto down, and the pinch protection feature all return to working normally. Number 5. Steering angle sensor reset. This sounds technical, but the actual fix is something almost anyone can do in a parking lot. Your car has a sensor that tracks which direction your steering wheel is pointing at all times. That sensor feeds your stability control system, which helps keep the car from sliding in corners or losing grip. After a battery disconnect, a wheel alignment appointment, or any steering repair, this sensor can lose its calibration. Warning lights for stability control or traction control appear on the dashboard, even though nothing is actually broken. On many vehicles, the fix is straightforward. Drive slowly in an open area. Turn the wheel all the way left until it stops, then all the way right until it stops. Then center it and drive straight for a short distance. The sensor uses that movement to find its reference point and recalibrates on its own. The warning lights clear automatically in most cases. If they stay on, your local auto parts store can often run a basic scan for free to finish the process. Number 4. Transmission Adaptive Learning Reset. Your automatic transmission is smarter than most people give it credit for. Over time, it learns your exact driving habits. How hard you press the accelerator. How often you brake. What shift timing feels most comfortable to you. All of that personal data is stored in memory. After a battery disconnect, a fluid change, or any transmission repair, that memory gets wiped. The transmission starts fresh, learning from zero. During this period, shifts can feel harsh, jerky, or delayed. It can feel like the repair made things worse instead of better. Most of the time, nothing is wrong. The transmission just needs miles to relearn. Drive calmly and smoothly for the first few hundred miles after any transmission service. Avoid aggressive acceleration and let the car relearn on its own. The transmission will adapt back to your driving style within a week or 2 of regular use. Some vehicles allow a manual reset through a specific key and pedal combination. Others need a scan tool to initiate a relearn sequence. If harsh shifting continues after several weeks of regular driving, then a closer inspection is worthwhile. Number 3. Battery Management System Reset. Newer vehicles, particularly those made in the last 10 to 15 years, have a system that watches your battery health around the clock. This system tracks how much charge the battery holds, how fast it drains, and how efficiently it charges during driving. Based on that data, it adjusts how much power the alternator sends to the battery. Here is the problem. When you put in a brand new battery, this system still has memory of the old one. It may undercharge the new battery because it's still treating it like the worn-out version it replaced. The result is a new battery that drains faster than it should, a stop-start system that won't activate properly, or a battery warning light that refuses to go away. The system needs to be reset or registered when a new battery is installed. This tells the car to treat the battery as brand new and start learning from scratch. Most dealerships and auto parts stores can handle this in a few minutes with a basic scan tool. Some newer vehicles allow the reset directly through the infotainment settings menu without any outside equipment. If your new battery seems to be underperforming right after installation, this is almost always the reason. I'm sure you are finding these tricks helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. The last two tricks are the most powerful ones on the entire list, and number one is something every driver should know how to do before they ever call a mechanic. Stay with me. Number 2. OBD2 Scan Tool Reset. Every car made after 1996 has a port built into it called the OBD2 port. It sits under the dashboard on the driver's side. This is where mechanics connect their diagnostic equipment to read error code stored in your car's computer. Here is what most drivers don't know. You can buy your own basic scanner for $20 to $30 at any auto parts store. Some are wireless and connect to a free app on your phone. With one of these, you can read the exact code causing your warning light, understand what it means in plain language, and after fixing the actual problem, clear the code yourself without paying anyone. The light goes off, the warning disappears, and you handle the whole thing without a shop visit. This is more reliable than disconnecting the battery to clear a warning, because that method can sometimes erase readiness data that emissions testing requires. For drivers who want more control over their car ownership without depending on expensive dealership visits for every small issue, an OBD2 scanner pays for itself the first time you use it. Number 1. Perform a complete vehicle power cycle. This is the simplest trick on the list, and it fixes the widest range of problems. Modern cars have dozens of electronic modules communicating constantly. Sometimes, after a voltage drop, a software update, or extended use without a restart, those modules fall out of sync. Errors show up. Warning lights appear on the dashboard. Systems stop talking to each other the way they should. The fix is nearly identical to restarting a computer or phone that's acting strangely. Turn the car completely off. Remove the key from the ignition, or if it's a push-button start, make sure the car is fully shut down. Close all the doors. Leave it alone for 5 full minutes. This allows every electronic module to power down completely and release any errors stored in temporary memory. Come back, open the door, start the car normally. That is all there is to it. Warning lights that appeared for no reason disappear. Systems that weren't communicating properly come back online. Glitches that seemed serious simply vanish without any repair work being done. This should be the very first thing you try before any other reset, and certainly before calling anyone. It costs nothing. It takes 5 minutes of your time, and it works far more often than most people would ever expect. It is number 1 not because it is complicated. It's number 1 because it is so easy and so few people ever think to try it first. Those are 11 simple tricks that are free or cost next to nothing, and each one could save you an unnecessary trip to the mechanic. If your car is giving you trouble, start with the last trick on this list and work your way up before spending a single dollar on repairs. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which trick worked for you. Then watch our next video on 17 hidden car maintenance tricks mechanics don't want you to know to save yourself even more time and money.